While the month of October is always a busy month for the channel, it's also a very busy month for the actual Press Start family. So today we have another double video release day. And what's the occasion this time? Well, to tell you that, we need to go back a few years, and I'm going to need a little help.
It was October of 1972, and two young people were out for what seemed to be a simple dinner date. Having known each other as acquaintances for some time, they would have no way of knowing that this simple dinner date would lead to being dinner companions for the rest of their lives. By the end of that evening, the two would quickly realize they were a perfect match, and, after one single dinner, the man, Tom, would turn to the woman, Kelsey, and proclaim that she was exactly what he needed in his life. Kelsey, taken aback, would reply that sounded like a marriage proposal, to which Tom would simply reply that it was.
From a marriage proposal on their very first date to almost exactly a year later, the pair would marry on October 19th, 1973. And today marks their 50th wedding anniversary. One day shy of their 4th wedding anniversary, on October 18th of 1977, they would welcome their first child, a son, Ryan. And it would be almost another 4 years after that, in June of 1981, when the magnificent human being that is myself would be born. And what would follow is a whirlwind of 50 years of ups, downs, pains, sorrow. But not a single day went by without a lot of love. As you can tell, we are a close-knit bunch that, aside from the love we are required to share for one another, like I said yesterday, we genuinely enjoy being around one another. I had the luxury of watching as my parents' connection grew stronger year after year, no matter what challenges the game of life presented. When I was born, my father showed up with 2 bundles of flowers, one for his wife and one for his daughter. When my father decided to go back to school, he went to night school so he could still maintain a job to help support the family and ensure that we had both financial and emotional support, as we were never without at least one parent. When I tripped and fell and had to get stitches, my father, without a moment's hesitation, left class and met my mother at the hospital. With an almost superhero quality, my father was able to toe the line between career and family. And while his job had him traveling internationally, he always felt very present in our lives. If I tried to explain all the amazing things about my dad, well, we'd be here for a while. And if my dad is anything, he is a man of action, and not necessarily a man of words. He has an innate ability to show his love, but without so much as a word, just making sure things get taken care of. Light bulbs get changed, garbage goes out, laundry gets done, but fold it your damn self. There is never a question of if our dad loves us. Just look around and you have all the proof you need. But if you want the Cliff Notes version of my dad, because today is one of those rare occasions where I get to brag about him, here it is. My father is a 2-time cancer survivor, yet also a 2-time Chicago Marathon finisher. And yes, these things happened concurrently. My father has 2 bachelor's degrees, one from Augsburg University and one from the University of Minnesota, which is also where he completed his master's degree this year. He will be enrolling to Metro State University to continue his passion as a lifelong learner. If he doesn't have the answer, you better believe he's gonna find it. My father has had to play double duty acting as role model and father figure to my son, and I can honestly say that my son is the man he is today because he had the benefit of growing up with my father as a guiding hand. He may be the strong, silent type, but I hope he is fully aware of how much I appreciate all he does and continues to do for me, and just how much I love him. If my son is my favorite man in the world, then my father is 1.5, and my brother is a very close second. From June of 1981 to today, your 50th wedding anniversary, and beyond, my father, the Al to my Betty, the GD Band to Maverick's Kevin. I'm proud of you, I appreciate you, and of course, I love you. And then there's my mom. In some ways the opposite of my father, warm and caring where he is strong and independent. If my father is the walls and structure of the home, then my mother is most definitely its heart. To sum up my mother, I think it's actually best to do so in her own words. I wear an engraved locket around my neck every day. It says wife, mother, grandmother, 2007. This is my role, my job, my purpose. I am the support person. I am the cheerleader. I nurture, love, and care for our family village. I am the keeper of the flame I carry in my heart. I am behind my loved ones to catch them if they fall, and push them forward whenever necessary. When they achieve and succeed, I can smile contentedly, knowing that in some small way, I've done my part to ensure their success. That's my goal. That's my role. That's my success. And my mother is beyond successful. We all come together and rally behind one another because we know no other way. Because she, as a Star Trek fan, has made it so. We feel as though we can fly without a safety net because even if we fall, Grammy is there to pick us back up again. But the truth is, the one thing that I hope she knows, though because she is so good at her role, we have very little opportunity to prove it. Mom, I hope you know that you too can fly without a safety net, because we are all here to catch you as well. When you broke your hip, I was more than happy to take care of you, as was Dad, as was the kid. When you need me, I'm always going to be there, no matter where life takes us, or miles that may separate us. When we fall and need stitches, we will leave class and be there for you. And Dad will probably bring the flowers. Ryan will recommend the perfect movie. And Maverick will have already made the perfect playlist of music, just for you. We are a village, and we are strong. But we are only that because of the example that you have provided over 51 years together and 50 years of marriage. 46 years as parents, 16 years as grandparents, and a lifetime of being two of the truly most amazing people that I have ever known, and probably will ever know. We all love you so much. The heart and soul of the Press Start and Anderson family. Yeah, you. More.